This is the story of Lion Air, Part 1, 1999 to 2018. It all started back in 1999 when two Indonesian entrepreneurs, Rusdi and Kuznan Kirana, founded Lion Air. The plan was to establish a low-cost carrier that would make flying affordable for the everyday Indonesian, and boy, did they expand fast. Within just a couple of years, Lion Air became Indonesia's largest private airline. They offered incredibly cheap fares to both domestic and international destinations around Southeast Asia. The company grew so quickly that at one point it was even called Indonesia's Southwest Airlines. It was known for its very cheap fares and aggressive expansion, but the rapid growth also led to many problems, which we'll get into soon. Today, Lion Air serves more than 220 destinations in 32 countries across Asia and the Pacific. It has a fleet of more than 300 aircraft, making it one of the largest airlines in Asia. But it hasn't always been smooth sailing. Let me tell you about the not-so-good times. Despite being a low-cost carrier, but with great expansion comes great problems. Over the years, Lion Air has been criticized for delays and other customer service issues. It wasn't until 2018 that the company experienced a major setback that would change everything. On October 29, 2018, Lion Air Flight 6, a Boeing 737 MAX-8, crashed near Jakarta, Indonesia, just 13 minutes after takeoff. All 189 passengers and crew members were killed, making it the deadliest accident in Lion Air's history and the deadliest crash of a 737 MAX. The crash raised global concerns over the safety of Boeing's 737 MAX and prompted worldwide grounding of the entire 737 MAX fleet. An investigation into the crash revealed that a faulty sensor had triggered the plane's safety system, causing it to repeatedly send erroneous altitude data to the flight computers, which in turn pushed the plane's nose downward. Despite previous similar incidents with the same model of aircraft, Lion Air did not properly address the issue, which ultimately led to the deadly crash. In addition to the technical problems, Lion Air also faced criticism for its maintenance practices and pilot training. In the wake of the crash, the airline's CEO and president-director Eduardo Insidharta stepped down from his position. Although he wasn't directly involved in day-to-day operations, his resignation was seen as an effort to take responsibility for the airline's mistakes. Aside from the crash, Lion Air also faced scrutiny regarding its safety record. In the years leading up to the crash, the airline had been cited for safety concerns by aviation authorities, including the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration. These concerns included issues with the airline's maintenance practices and pilot training, which are similar to the issues that were later found to have contributed to the crash. To be fair, Lion Air isn't the only airline to face these kinds of challenges. Many low-cost carriers around the world have been criticized for cutting corners when it comes to safety measures and maintenance. However, the scale of Lion Air's problems was much more severe and the consequences were devastating. After the crash, Lion Air faced a public relations nightmare. The airline's reputation was severely damaged and it struggled to regain the trust of its customers. Additionally, the crash put the global spotlight on airline safety in Indonesia. The country has a history of poor aviation safety standards, and Lion Air's crash only served to highlight these issues. The crash also had significant implications for Boeing. As I mentioned earlier, the 737 MAX was grounded worldwide after the crash. The company faced intense scrutiny and was forced to make changes to the design of the aircraft to improve its safety. In the years since the crash, Lion Air has taken steps to improve its safety record and operations. However, the damage to the airline's reputation and the tragedy of the crash itself continue to cast a shadow over the company. Thank you for watching this episode. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and consider supporting for more interesting aviation videos.